As the water crisis continues to unfold in Flint, a lot of people there are not only wondering about when a permanent fix is finally going to be coming along, but they're also wondering what is going to happen to the value of their homes.
And what a question. Devon defender Kevin Dietz asked the governor that very question. And Kevin, this issue really compounds this tragedy, doesn't it?
It really does. You know, the people can't drink the water in Flint, and they can't move because they can't sell their house. The governor does have an idea of what the long-term plan is, but it's one residents are not comfortable with.
Viewers want to know when they will be able to stop drinking bottled water and get back to drinking clean, safe tap water without filters in Flint.
Again, we're doing lots of data, but ultimately it comes down to reestablishing some trust with the people of Flint that they can turn on their faucet and just drink the water.
Are you hopeful that this will take place in a month, a year, 2 years, 5 years, longer than that?
Well, again, I hope it's shorter rather than longer. Obviously, as a practical matter, I'm not going to put a date on that. That wouldn't be right. It's not about how fast or how long it takes. It's about making sure it's safe.
You've sent us emails saying you want answers about the long-term fix. People are worried they will never sell their homes unless all the pipes are replaced in Flint. Right now, the governor is talking about recoating most of the existing pipes, which is about half the price and considered safe by water quality experts.
You talk about recoating of pipes. You know, if I lived in Flint and you told me my pipes were recoated, I would still be scared. I'd still be nervous. And I don't know how anyone can ever sell a house unless they can say, we have new pipes here.
Well, a couple things. One is the science. Both independent and government experts believe they can be recoated. And that's the case that currently goes on. There are lead pipes all over this country that essentially have this coating on it.
So the governor hopes that bringing in third parties to validate the state's findings will make people in Flint feel more comfortable about these recoated pipes. But today a class action lawsuit was filed by residents saying they want to make sure that Flint gets all new pipes and that residents don't have to pay for them. The governor had no comment on the lawsuit. Kevin Dietz, Defenders.
Well, I'm wondering what he's saying about the latest water testing trends, Kevin, showing that more than 90% of the homes tested so far are coming up below lead warning levels.
Those were very reassuring to the governor, a good sign, but he says not even close to the all clear up in Flint.
Right.
He says he doesn't see that happening anytime soon. And coming up at 6 o'clock, we're going to talk about the idea that the media has blown this whole story out of proportion. You'll see what the governor has to say about that.
All right. Our Kevin Dietz reporting for us live. Remember, we have a special section on the homepage of Click on Detroit. You can see all the stories we've done on the Flint water crisis. Just check out the website.